Greetings and welcome to Tarot Blessings. If you're new to the channel, please hit like, click, share, subscribe, hit the bell if you're interested, if you like what you see, what you hear, if it resonates with you. Welcome to my channel. I read with several decks. They are pre-shuffled. The first deck is always upright, and then we clarify with additional decks. I do not own the copyright to any of these decks. So basically we're going to get into it. But today we're going to focus on Gemini. We're going to focus on Gemini in the heart space. Let's talk about the connection with your person. And this will be the connection with your person that you may not be with at this time. What is going on with them? What happened with you recently? We're going to cover that. How they really feel about you. And some advice guiding you on maybe what your next steps should be in this connection. Okay? So let's get into it. Guardians of the four corners, Mother in the earth, Father in the sky, angels, ancestors, sacred ones, I call on you and I welcome you here and now. I set the intention that whatever is gained from the lessons learned from this tool will be dedicated to the growth of all beings in all places. All right. So again, if this message resonates with you, please make sure you click like. You can leave a comment. Tell me how it resonated with you. I'd love to hear about it. And here we go, Gemini. Oops. So again, my decks are pre-shuffled, but I shuffle as I talk. All right. First card come up. And remember, we're talking about how does Gemini's person feel about them in the recent past. And this is a person that you may not be in connection with. How does Gemini's person feel like about them? If you're not used to hearing a tarot reading, tarot cards tell a story. And tarot readers, we channel the story. And we give you what's going on to help you understand what's happening. All right. So you can see them. The first card up for you is the King of Air. And typical tarot cards, that would be the King of Swords. The King of Swords represents air signs, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. The King of Air speaks his mind. He's balanced in his emotions and he's clear thought. More like a judge, so to speak. I would liken the King of Air to be more like a judge, because they're able to balance their emotions out and make an impartial decision based on facts or evidence presented or maybe not presented. They have a good way of looking at something impartially, non-biased, good at pretty much giving advice too. And they are known in fields like law and authority. So a judge fits right in there. So there's a king, so there's an air of that. Somebody being diplomatic and professional. All right, you have the Knight of Water. Now the Knight of Water, he's good at holding on to his emotions, keeping them calm, maybe being calm in a state of adversity. And two kings off the bat is saying that this person in your life, Gemini, I'm sorry. Oh, I am, forgive me, the light. The Knight of Water. So this is a younger person, excuse me. Falling in love, needing to balance emotions, invitations to a social event. The Knight of Water brings his cup. He typically, in most cards, he is on a horse with a cup. In these cards, you see this one person is alone, but he's a very strong individual, and his cup is before him, and he's riding on the back of, it looks like a dolphin. So he's confident that he has love to offer, and he's heading in the direction of that love. The Knights of Water, any water cups, that represents the water signs: Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. So I'm getting that there's a King of Air. There is some, either you're seeking a mentor, as far as what to do about love in your life, or a decision has been made about who to give that cup to. And it could be that your person is on their way. Now, we're talking about your person, Gemini. So we're talking about a kingly energy of, my mind is made up. I'm looking at things impartially. I'm sorting some things out. And I want to present my cup of love. Now, at first I thought this was the king. And I'm sorry, that was my eyes in the glare. But this is like almost like a new beginning. Almost like a new beginning. If it was the Page of Cups, I'd say definitely a new beginning. But this is a knight. So it's more of a youngness, a renewal, a coming up, a coming back. I know who I want now, right? But you have this ego. So ego in a typical tarot deck is considered the devil card, which the person has a false sense of entrapment, overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. Also with that, there are chains that bind that person to a situation or other person. And those chains are not real. They're man-made, and as far as mind-made, I would say more of a mind-made. So your person may be linked into a situation they have not been able to release themselves from. But they made a decision based on impartiality and truth. And they know where they want to put their cup. And they know that cup belongs to you. But they have to get rid of this situation right here. They have to let this go. And there may be some shame involved, guilt involved. It could be a financial thing. Maybe they support the household, or perhaps owed money, or owe someone money. I don't know, but there's some type of tie that they think they need to break before they can give you your cup, Gemini. And you have the Four of Wands, though. So if they can break this tie, you can have a happy home with this Four of Wands. Excuse me, Four of Fire represents fire sign. So it could be Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Sorry, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Now, this is contentment, peace, abundance, happy home life, and also fours represent stability. So this is stability and contentment in the home. But in order to receive that, or to join this union for this happy home, you this ego has to go. This devil energy, this mind controlling energy has to go. All right, so moving on to the next card, we have the end of a phase of a situation. This is the Death card. This is a release, the end of a cycle. This is what the King of Air has come to say. We need to end this now. And this is why. And I'm presenting the facts to you clearly. And I'm not being biased. But the ego is saying, but wait a minute. We still got that house on the shore. or we still have, it's a matter of the kids. What do we do with the kids? And no, but this is saying no, we need to be released. That person needs to be released in order to bring that cup to you. Okay? And then once they're released, balance. You receive your balance and your healing. You know, so perfect timing. That's what you need. You need perfect timing to receive that balance. So there's some things your King of Air, Knight of Water needs to experience with their current situation. And they have a situation. I don't know if you want to call it a third-party situation, but there's a situation because this doesn't have to be a romantic partner. This devil energy could also mean a family situation, like a family member. It could be they take care of their parents. How do I move on from my parents that I take care of? Or I live in my parents' house and I feel like I'm obligated to stay here and I don't know how to move on because maybe the parents guilt them into things, and that's known to happen. So there's some type of tie. It's not, right now, it's not clear if it's a third-party situation, but we're going to clarify that. I'm going to clarify that for Gemini. So, Tarot, please tell me what's going on with that King of Air energy. Okay. All right. So, the High Priest, she represents following your intuition, listening to your inner voice. But she's upside down. She's in reverse. Well, if she's in reverse, somebody's not listening. Somebody's not listening to their intuition. They're not heeding the call, so to speak. I think that person knows the truth, but is maybe afraid to act on the truth. Maybe because there's some hidden information, maybe some disappointment with that. So, something you need to be careful about with this, because if you can't trust your intuition, it's basically if you can't trust yourself, who can you trust? The World card is here. So the King of Air is here to show you what does your world really look like. And maybe there's some things in your world that you're not paying attention to. But the World is also the last major arcana, which is the last of the major tarot cards in the deck before you get into the suites, similar to a deck of cards. And that is a completion, right? So this King of Air is coming to bring some completion energy into your world. But there's some things you're not seeing. You're not trusting, or you're not seeing your inner guidance. So the King of Air is like, here's the truth, and your gut is saying, well, yeah, but that's not all of it. So let's see what this Knight of Water is all about. Tell the story, Tarot. What's going on? Help me channel. Tell the story. What's up with this Knight of Water? Oh. Yeah. All right, so you got... this is the Knight of Cups I mentioned to you earlier, right? This is the Knight of Cups. This is also the Knight of Cups. But this Knight of Cups is in reverse. So this is the love them or leave them type. You know, the other Knight is like, I'm clear who I want to give my love to. But this Knight of Cups is like, I'm a flash in the pan. I come, I go. I might stay, I might not. You don't really know. I don't even really know. That's what that Knight of Wands energy. And you also have the Page of Wands in reverse. That's manipulation. That's when real becomes fantasy and vice versa. Information is purposely withheld. Stories are circulating, it's a lot of chaos and a lot of gossiping going on, but information is not coming forth for you to know where to put your cup of love, or maybe that you can't put your and that's why that reverse of the priestess came up. It has a lot to do with that, because somebody's not telling you all the truth. Your world is small when you don't know the truth of your world. But this king is saying, I'm here to deliver the truth. So maybe he didn't come out yet. Maybe he's here to say, all right, it's coming. All right. But this is like gossip and stories. Some things not being able to be initiated, because this page is like, I came to stir the pot. Now, ego. Let's see. Yeah. Tell me more about ego. Okay. Got my answer. 3 cards on that. So I'm going to take all 3. All right. So you got a third-party situation. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Typically, this 3 of Pentacles is you working hard, you're starting a challenge or a project. Somebody is watching you or supporting you or looking up to you. But when we get 3s in tarot, we tend to think that sometimes it's a third-party situation. And with the devil energy or the ego energy, that's usually pretty clear. And that's what makes sense why this Knight of Cup or this Knight of Water can't necessarily bring his cup here, because there's something that needs to be cleared up. And the King of Air is saying you're not following your intuition, so it's shrinking your world. Then you have the Strength card in reverse, and you have the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands is a go-getter. She is creative. She's the alpha type woman that, knows what she wants and goes to get what she wants. And then got your Strength card here. That card is about, when it's upright, you usually need strength for whatever challenges you're going through. But this sounds like you're losing your strength, and it has a lot to do with this ego energy. Because this ego energy, it's a very narcissistic energy, and it depends on who is wielding the power mentally, causing you to feel like you have no strength. In that third-party situation, it might have you binded to that situation. And it could be this Queen of Wands. She could be the go-getter that's calling the shots on you. She, he, depends on the energy. Doesn't matter if it's a male or female. But this energy, this Queen of Wands energy is a shot caller. And she may be driving this ego energy. And it's causing this person to lose confidence. It's causing this person to not believe in themselves. Hence why they won't move their cup. Hence why they won't follow up, or I should say focus on their intuition. And this ego energy or this narcissistic energy also has a lot of secrets involved. So they never tell the truth. They don't be straight up. If they're straight up, then they can't mind control you, right? Some people will say mind fuck you. They really can't do that if they're honest with you. They may come to you and make you feel like they're being vulnerable with you. But oftentimes that's just trickery. And it seems like there's some trickery going on with this reverse high priest. All right, so let's talk about this 4 fire. Typically the 4 wands. 9 of Pentacles. All right, that's beautiful. I don't read from the floor, so I'm going to shuffle again. All right. Okay. Well, we got 2 pages on the board, okay? 2 pages in the spread. I would have been happier with this 9 of Pentacles with this 4 wands, because it was telling me that, all right, there's some beauty in this relationship that's coming forward. There's some cause for celebration. Don't get too, I would say, smug with it, but there is some reasons to be comfortable. There's pleasure and order and harmony and bliss, and it's a time to appreciate your home life, which the Four of Wands represent. But then you have this Page of Cups. Now, the Page of Cups, that's that baby energy. This really saying that there's someone going through something, a young person, typically, but this person is very emotional. They want to say something, but they are afraid to say something, and that ego energy will, and again, lack of strength will kind of close your throat chakra because you feel guilty or shamed or scared or timid, and there's something going on with this young person. So this person, your person, Gemini, could be younger than you, could be scared to make a move, could be timid about a situation, but they're going through something because that ego energy is saying, not good, not good, not good. All right, so let's talk about the Death card, release. What is the end of this phase? Tarot, tell us. Okay, what's going on? Okay. So here, the Death card is here, and you got the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is fast-moving energy. Any wands typically represent energy. They also represent fire signs, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. And you got the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles, anytime you see a two, there's a decision. One way or the other, there's some type of balance. The fact that they're upright, meaning that this release may help this person balance out their life. And that's a good position to be in when you start to get balanced. Now, I just realized when I look back over, the next card is balance. So there's fast-moving energy in this release. That release pertains to being released in the mind. And, your mind is saying, listen, I need to balance my energy. I need to balance my home life. I need to balance my finances. Maybe I need that for confidence sake. And this Eight of Wands is, like I said, quick moving energy. So this release may be happening soon for your person, Gemini. They could be coming towards you, and to get out of that situation, no matter what that looks like. All right, and let's talk about balance. Give me more tarot. Okay. So you got a good message about money or good news coming your way in this balance, right? Once they achieve that balance, there's good news. Also, there's some sadness. This is crying over spilt milk. You see them focus on the 3 cups that are down, but there's 2 cups that are up. And then these 2, if you 2, just like the Two of Pentacles represent, that's where their balance is. They may not be focusing on their balance right now, but that's where they're balanced. They're getting ready to be released quickly. And what I'm hearing, what Spirit is telling me is that they are more focused on being sad about being let go from this ego. Now, when you come out of this type of energy, when you've been held what feels like against your will, with guilt and shame, you don't operate the same. You don't appreciate the same things that a lot of people appreciate. There is some confusion in your mind, some regret, some, if I could try one more time, maybe that will, change things. That's what this is. This is, I don't know. I regret. I'm crying over this spilt milk. I'm crying over what could have been. Even though I got this over here, so I'm going to be good, I'm still looking back at what could have been. And it's not going to be. So with your person, Gemini, they could be focused on you. But right now, they still got to heal from this ego. And when they get released from this particular ego situation, it's going to come fast. It's going to require them to be balanced. And it's going to be good for them, but it's going to take a period of healing for them to see it, to let go of the sadness and turn around and focus on what's good. It's going to take a minute. And this for fire, that happy home, it can be, but there's some sadness because they got to let something go in order to get it. You know, I got to let that go to get to you. All right. So how do they feel about you in the headspace? Let me get I'm sorry, in the heart space, not the headspace. We already established that. How do they feel about you in the heart space? Gemini, how does your person feel about you in the heart space? Oh, you are their wish upon a star. Ashe. Give me another card. Oh my gosh, my cards. Let me get one more. Oh, there it is again. All right. So, when I pointed out to you, this is that devil energy. That's that ego right here. So that comes up again. You have this Empress energy. So the divine feminine in their life currently is negative. It's a very negative, oppressive energy. But this also represents the great mother. And if the mother, you know, in a family, like they say, if the wife or the mother is not happy, a lot of people are not going to be happy. But they see you as the star. That's the first question I ask is, what do they see you? How do they feel about you in the heart space? And it's the star. You are their hope. Hope for them to get out of this situation and to break this energy right here. Okay? Your person, they want you and they see you as a prize. They see you as the hope. Hopefully not just to get out of that situation, but as their future. You know, but there's some pain issues that they have to work through. And it's going to be a journey because they're really bonded in their mind to this devil energy, to this ego energy that is being directed from this Empress, this divine feminine that's currently in their life. Now, this divine feminine is energy. So it could be a man, it could be a woman. It doesn't matter. Take it how it resonates. But they are being manipulated. Because this is a very manipulative energy. Otherwise, the Empress is exalted. She's the it, you know, the end all. But right next to this devil card in the reverse, that's no good. So they have some hurdles and challenges to get to you, Gemini. So I want to see whatever guidance and advice I can give you regarding your connection. All right. We're going to deal with the Romance Angels Oracle deck. Oops. Get that upside down. That is attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment. For smell the roses, Gemini. Your person is coming towards you. They got a little bit of a hurdle, but they are on their way. You know, we didn't get it today, but they're probably moving at that Knight of Pentacles energy, which is a very slow, I'm coming, I'm gonna get there kind of energy. But they're coming. They're coming towards you. They see you as their star. They're attracted to you. Smell the roses. Know that this person is for you. This is your person. What else? Finances and career. Finance issues are a factor in your love life right now. This is why they need this balance right here. Remember I said they need balance in every aspect of their life. Their career, their money, how they manage their household. They need that balance. So that is an issue for them. And that's what's probably keeping them connected to this devil energy. So what else you need to pay attention to? I'm sorry. Oh, deception. Wow. Okay, so this is back to devil energy. They have a hurdle. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Your person is dealing with something that's so deceptive. So egocentric. That person, the fact that this ego came out twice and this deception is this person is lying to your person, Gemini. They're constantly being lied to, constantly being gaslit. And if you don't know what gaslighting is, or to be gaslit means that someone is lying to you and making you feel crazy. They're making you feel like you didn't see what you saw, but you saw it. And they're like, no, I didn't do that. That didn't happen. And you're like, but I saw it. No. Don't worry about what you saw. Don't worry about what you saw. But at the bottom of the deck originally, you got gifts of money, time, or effort, new career opportunities, receiving a loan or payment. There's going to be a balance coming in. Balance here, balance here. Generosity, blessings are going to flow with your connections with your person. As they get through this, maybe you're helping them through this. Not saying that you have to, but as they heal and head your direction, there's going to be a give and take. There's going to be a balance. And right under that, and I'm going to leave it at this one right here, is the Two of Water. A relationship that continues to grow closer, and forgiveness, a positive resolution of a conflict. So at the end of the day, this is your person. And at the end of the day, they are coming back to you, Gem. They are coming back to you, Gemini. So I would say that this story is going to crumble. This deception, lies never last. You can give a lie a 2-week head start, and the truth will always catch it. So it's going to just take a little time, Gemini, for your person to get detached from this ego. It's going to take a little time for your person to heal from this ego energy. It's just going to take a little time for them to balance some things out. However, that release is coming swiftly. And just be there. That's my advice to you. Is be there for your person. If this resonates with you, this is your story, be open to being there for them. Some of you may not be what you want to do. Sometimes this doesn't, of course, all readings don't apply to everybody. But if this applies to you, trust me, you're there. Your person needs you. They see you as the star. You are the star in their world. So, all right, that concludes our time together today, Gemini. I hope you have a wonderful resolution with your person in the near future. Remember, if you like this reading, like, click, share, and subscribe. If you subscribe, hit the bell so you can get notifications when new messages are uploaded. So again, I appreciate you, and keep in mind that these decks are not mine. However, I use them intuitively when I read. So have a great weekend, and stay well, be well.